Right, well, welcome back. An eventful night. Well, not really that eventful, but bloody cold. And colder than I'd expected. It was -3 the night before. It wasn't that cold, but when I got up at 1:15 in the morning to nip to use the facilities, it was absolutely glorious sky, stars. You could just see everything. It was beautiful, but I was out with just long johns on, so didn't do any filming. Anyway, I got up this morning and I'm all packed up. I actually left the campsite and travelled along the A470, and this is Trawsfynydd, where the nuclear power station is. You probably can't see it with the Insta, but I've taken a couple of photos. Just a big concrete block, really. Anyway, I'm going to head back a different route. I want to go over the Denby Moors, so I'm not going to go via Ryder. I'm going north through to Betws-y-Coed. And then back on myself a little bit up the A5 to Trawsfynydd, and then pick up the Denby Moors road there somewhere. I think. Still need the old heated gloves on, although it's sort of a balmy 7 degrees at the moment. With the wind, it's much cooler. There's the lake servicing the nuclear reactor. I think I don't think it's operational now. I think they just, you know, the years making it safe. There it is. They're quite big reactor buildings, aren't they? Thank you. Right, I think I've got a right hand turn now. Let's have a look. Yes. Go through Dolwyddelan and Dolwyddelan. Pontapant. That's good. I messaged. There we go, 6-step liner. I messaged a mate I haven't seen since I was at school for to see if he's got the kettle on, but I haven't heard back off him yet. Landscape, lovely. I'm not venturing into Snowdonia proper, just skirting around the edges really. That is for another day. Ah, these are nicer roads. I remember parts of the A470 by Dolwyddelan back when I used to ride around there and lived in Bettws. It was renowned that if coaches met at certain points they couldn't get past. Some lovely twisties on there, but I imagine they've straightened some of that out over the last 30 years, 35 years. Now that road on the right is a glorious road, 4391 I think it is. It goes up over the tops and drops down to Bala and just cuts out the Trawsfynydd road that I've been on, but I wanted to go on that road, so just have a look at what it's like now. So turn right here. Oh, that's cool, it's only 14. Back into 30s. Oh, look at that opening up. Beautiful. I don't know if you can pick up to my right that absolutely perfectly flat spillway between those two peaks. I forget what they call it now. But basically it's where the glacier sort of came over the top and wore it flat. Oh, I should remember what that's called. Trawsfynydd. I remember coming here as a teenager and buying my first new to me sort of ghetto blaster, get the biggest one that you could get, a radio, and it had twin decks on it, tape decks, so you could record tapes. Absolutely loved it. Wish I hadn't got rid of that. There's a little electrical shop here, and for some reason it was a reasonably priced ghetto blaster. How they called them those, I don't know. But that's what it's called. A large tape radio cassette. And I think my brother was on duty here as a police officer, stationed here for 18 months or something, and spent some time out on Anglesey, and then was with the armed response team, wherever that's based, along the coast, I think, down by Rhyl. It's a bigger settlement than you think. And of course all of this was here because of the quarries and the slate. That just reminded me, that garage called Dragon. Why does that ring a bell? Who owned that? Oh, I can't remember. A friend of a friend owned that, I think, many years ago. And also, I think it's called Dragon Pass between Blaenau and Dolwyddelan. Probably because of the bends, like the dragon's tail in America. Fish and chips. Big train station. Royal Welsh Fusiliers headquarters there, or social club anyway. The old spoil heaps there in the quarry. Looks like there's wagons working up there now. we're technically spring now, aren't we? But when you ride through here in the winter, there's parts of Blaina that don't see the sun at all. I think the cliffs are so, or the hills and the spoil heaps are so steep. Some vegetation taken over, another 100 years or so. Right, what's this? I think this is one of the... Oh, this is the Llachwed slate caverns. You can go down, have a tour. I went down when I was a kid, really, but very good. Very interesting, even back then. Rising up out of Blaina Festiniog. Yeah, it's still a working quarry there. Welsh Slate Festiniog Quarry. We can leave the 40s and go into the Nationals again. Thank you. A little bit of, I don't know, horrible slimy stuff on the road back there. Wiggled a little bit. And we've got so much weight on here. Don't weigh it all. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Look at that. Ah, now I think this is coming down to Roman Bridge. That's right. It's funny how things come back to you over years and years. Somewhere down here anyway, Roman Bridge. Presumably one time there was a bridge built by the Romans. And also one of the sharp right hand bends down here is where a wagon went over in the, I don't know, late 70s I think, and shed its load, and then there was wheat or barley I think grown there for years. Here we go. It really has gone a bit cold now. What temperature is it? Well, it's saying it's 6 degrees. I almost feel like I need to stop and put my gilet on in a minute. That's the end of the dramatic landscape. It just returns to a status of pleasant. Ah, Ellen's Castle. We're on the edge of Dolwyddelan now, I do believe. There was a girl I went to school with whose parents owned Ellen's Castle. Can't remember. Oh, Elizabeth. That's right. Can't remember her surname. Back to 30. At least it's not 20. Here it's 20. Oh, good. Oh, this is Ellen's Castle. That's what they owned. I thought it was next door to the castle itself.